Yeah.
Some people are already saying it to that.
Even
Jesus
Baba,
they had to be
you don't
like
even
donkey. And now
but
to
if
travel.
the them say, okay, oh, you not go need plane, to fly from like Lagos to Ibadan. From Nigeria to London, you no go need plane. Ah, Emi o, Baba, me o feel. I know they fear to talk am. All of una wey dey follow that Adeboye, ayé yín ti bàjẹ́ o.
I tell you, waiting
check ọpọlọ yín o.
make me kind of like take offense a lot is that if you say something right now, right, a typical brainwashed Nigerian believes that for them to sort of prove that they have a powerful God, okay, is when, because I have said something they don't like, okay, I may just die young. As if to say I'll be the first person to die young, right? And that's how they justify their God and say, God go just kill you. You better watch your mouth. But people are being killed in Nigeria every day, young, old, not because it is their time, because of the kind of country they have created for them, right? So now I'm like, why should anybody threaten anybody with a failed country that could actually kill us anytime and then ascribe that to their God and say that is the God that is punishing people for not or for disobeying their men of God? It irritates me to my bone.
Baba, you know what I say? They don't mad. Their head, make I take them for PD. Their head no correct. All these people they follow this pastor. Redeem winner to Igbania, all those churches. All of them. I no remove anyone. You know why? Why person will go tell you the truth? You go they wish am death.
Just to cover
person will they try to open your eyes. You understand me? Say, okay, this thing now, don't think am now. They deceive you now. Why would they wish am death? And Baba, ẹni tó bá ru kúrò wá, wọ́n máa ṣáájú wa nìṣó.
Wọ́n máa nìṣó lọ́rùn, bàbá.
Wọ́n máa nìṣó lọ́rùn, bàbá.
It is what it is.
Good night.
Thank you so much, Baba.
Good night. My regards to my people. Thank you.
And to yours too, okay? Say me well to everybody, all right? And then to our lady today, okay? Nice one, Baba. So that's a rumor like calling in there. A is calling in to check on me. And then, yeah, I'm fine. I'm getting there. I'll say, I have another caller. Hello.
Oh, Maegu.
Yes, sir. How are
you? Good evening, we are fine, How is Glasgow today? Our Glasgow.
You know, we are here. We know the dawn, you know. Thanks so much for asking.
Yes, thank God for your recovery from the surgery and everything.
Thanks so much.
We thank God for his mercy and everything. Yes, I want to contribute to this discussion.
Please go ahead.
It is so painful that in the 21st century, Africans, in fact, let me not use the word Africans, let me go to Nigeria. Nigeria has gone back to before 1914. It is so painful. That's the word to use. It is so painful. Even with all the level of education that people have gotten in Nigeria, at least we can boast of not less than 20 to 40 million graduates. The basic thinking, logical thinking, logic and our first year in university, they don't have it. It is so painful that in the 21st, at least that course was taught for people to learn how to think.
Somebody said the old money that Awolowo, for example, especially in the Southwest, and then in the Southwest, to say if Awolowo knew then that the product of his own education are going to end up as a messed up generations that will also mess up other generation, Awolowo should have used that money to carry Olosho. Nobody will even blame him. Look at those ones who are there denying us education. Go on,
Baba. If Awolowo should wake up and see what Southwest people allowed some scrupulous miscreants turn them into, the man will cry.
Tell me about
he will cry because this is not what he wished for his people at all. It was unnecessary, but
Absolutely.
he knew it was a British plan, but he gave his people a strategic advantage only for less than 20 years for them to rubbish everything back.
Run everything down.
Run everything down. It is so painful. Baba, there is an information I need to give you people. Nigerians are not reading. They are listening to useless channels TV àti Arise TV. Nigerian government log news more. There is an Associated Press report of June 24, 20 this year. Right. I can't remember the exact date, but around June. There's a report that was done by a French think tank on terrorism in West Africa.
Right.
3,200 jihadist fighters have left Benin and Burkina Faso because of the heat they are receiving there, and they've moved to Niger State.
Wow.
In Nigeria, yeah. Armed to the teeth. According to the report, out of the 27 local governments that are in Niger State, I think the government is only in charge of 12, controlling 12.
No doubt.
The remaining one is under terrorism. There is no single soldier here. There is no single army.
Did you see what the Katsina State governor, the interview this Katsina State governor just gave to the DW or so in German media platform, that out of just one single local government area, right, in Katsina State, with over 200 communities, they only have 32 policemen. 200 communities.
Papa, Nigeria is at a state of war. They are busy shouting Edo versus Igbo. All those things are distractions. So Nigeria, if Nigerian government comes out and gives the true security report in Nigeria, everybody will march to that House to that House of Rebel and chase everybody away from them. That is what is going to happen. As I'm talking to you, IDP camp in Edo State, one first elections, there are more than 5,000 people, 4,500 people in IDP camp in Edo State. We're not talking of Benue State.
Ballot box. They go carry ballot box, ballot paper to IDP camp.
In Edo State, Ogun State, it's not even in the news. All those border towns between Nigeria and Benin Republic, that place is full of Fulani terrorists. They don't even know which terrorist again is that one. That is why there's food insecurity. There's no food in Nigeria because about 60 to 7% of the farming areas in Midwestern, in mid-Nigeria and some part of Southwest, they cannot go to farm. Wow. They cannot farm anything. Even in Oyo, when Sunday Igboho was saying that thing, and I don't know, people are thinking this part just talking story.
And now,
yesterday, how many people they killing on those states? People are there shouting Thiefnubu APC. What's wrong with our people? I don't even understand it. I don't even understand. They are shouting IPOB this, IPOB this.
We are watching Bello releasing video after video in Nigeria. So the admiration of so many of us looking at him and be like, God damn it, man.
It is so funny. Look at the whole problem in the Southeast. They are shouting IPOB. IPOB is not the problem. What is happening in Imo State is a political. I don't know why if Nigerians have a very short fuse or a short memory. What is happening in Imo State is a political problem because of the votes, the election that Uzodinma went to steal.
From the word go,
that's the problem there.
From day one. Baba, we
that's
just
watched. The problem there.
Nnamdi Kanu was. See, I'm glad you said that, Baba. Nnamdi Kanu, that they all dread and feared so much, right? Was for all the time that Nnamdi Kanu was teaching everybody and telling everybody about this and that will happen, there was no single terrorism event in Eastern Nigeria. Not even a robbery.
Yes.
Not even an armed robbery situation.
Nothing.
Talk less of kidnapping. But today,
I'm telling you, they are the ones doing this thing because if you know the amount of money these people collect for security votes that is going into their pockets, my brother, you will not believe it. All those areas in the north.
This much.
I don't understand. The thing is so crazy. It's unbelievable. And that's why we've been trying to tell everybody in the South that, look, it is better we are ruling ourselves as independent country, but united by trade. That is what Europeans are doing. This problem we have in Africa, it's not as if it's a new problem. Europeans did this thing for 2,000 years, killing themselves like mad people, until they killed almost 100 million, 40 million people during the Second World War, and they say, no, we have to stop this madness.
They killed nearly 100 million people among themselves. Like, Baba, the only person that is so close to the level of individually is that King Leopold. What he did in Congo.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. At the time, they had to just say that, okay, we need to stop this madness. If not, we can't progress. And when they stop the madness, look at, you are living in their society. As at 1960, the difference between Nigeria and Britain in terms of infrastructure, the difference was not up to almost the same thing. When did they start building all these roads? When did they start building all these cities? When did they start building it? Lagos was finer than Beijing. Lagos was finer than Beijing. Let us not look as if they had one over advantage. No, we are almost the same thing because their countries were destroyed, they were building, and we started at the same time. But we have gone back. That madman called Buhari is a curse. And that's why I can never forgive Thiefnubu for anything. Because he brought this plague of Buhari into this country. He brought the plague of Buhari. The laziest Nigerian ever born is that man called Muhammad Buhari. Never passed an exam in his life, and he became the president twice. That's to tell you how useless Nigeria has become. He couldn't even pass a military exam in his life, and he became the president twice. Remove the democratic government, and they still voted the man is a cause.
30 years later, with the same democracy he truncated 30 years ago.
They gave him, it is in fact, it's a capital sin. It should never have happened in the first place. If Nigeria was the same country, Buhari should have been executed since, arrested, lock him up and forget it. For treason. He should have been forgotten. But it's a shame that Nigeria, what is paining me that Southern people, Yoruba, Igbo, Edo, intellectually, capitally, we are complete. National resources you can't even quantify it. Is it the gold in Osun State?
No.
Is it the bitumen in Ondo State? Is it the oil and gas in Ondo State? What are we doing with these people that do not want to progress as a country?
We can't grow our own food. We are seeing those who are chasing our farmers away from the farm.
How did we get to this position? How? I don't know. Because I can remember when Buhari came and I saw that nonsense he was doing with Ruga. I told somebody that APC will drive Nigeria to a civil war if we are not careful. They say it's not possible. I say, Baba, this thing is going to happen. That APC will drive Nigeria to a very bloody civil war. And if we are thinking that foreign countries will not be happy about it, they should go and read their propaganda on reducing world population. Nigeria is over 200 million, and our birth rate is very high. In the next, by 2050, what will be almost 300 million. If we are dying, they'll be very happy. If we kill ourselves tomorrow, they'll be extremely very happy. If we start a war to reduce our population by 200 million, they'll be very, very happy.
Of course, now.
They will give us free of charge. I say they will sell us weapons.
To kill ourselves.
They will give you people free of charge. When you finish yourself, they'll come and take the resources in the land free of charge. What is happening in the northwest? Is that not in the northeast? Is that not what is happening there? Zambia forest, they're taking everything.
A lot of things going on there, Baba, as we speak. But now we are busy killing ourselves, talking about terrorism, and all the resources are leaving Nigeria in droves, Baba. There was a time I published a video on this platform where we saw trucks. You remember that one? And we saw this truck that was loading. These trucks that were loading timber. I mean, clothing. Is that timber or what do you call it?
Timber.
Timbers from the southeast, Baba. I don't know where they go. I don't know how many forests they have to cut all those down. They didn't plant them back. China is loading.
If Nigerians know the amount of solid minerals that are leaving this country undocumented, or what, we cannot be talking of poverty. Is it lithium? that they are mining in somewhere in Osun State and Jos.
See, if you go, okay, let's say
is it gold?
What they are actually mining from Osun alone, if they lay their hand on that data, they will understand that they shouldn't be part of this Nigeria anymore.
I'm telling you, and that's why it pains me so much when I see my fellow educated Southwesterners talking about tribalism. I see my brother Kilo share. Go and read. You people are not reading. You are not a read book. Go and read and know what is happening in your land. Go and read and know what's happening in your land. These people are destroying your children's future, and you're keeping quiet.
And we are busy doing our tribal Olympics, ethnic championship.
Nothing will not make sense. Foolish things. And that's why these people constantly abuse us and call us monkeys. That's why they have the function to do it. Because we are destroying ourselves.
Damn. Baba, I'll take another
Baba,
one. I love that energy, by the way. Thank you so much, okay?
Yes, sir, Baba. Thank you.
One, okay? I love it. You see, sometimes people need to understand the fact that the way the world works, you have, the saddest part of it is that people actually do know all of these things. Unfortunately, we have so invested in this tribal division. And see, let's be honest, so if you are from the southern part of Nigeria, somehow, if you do not, I hardly use this word, okay? I'm going to use it now. If you do not hate the criminal politicians from the southern part of Nigeria, you probably do not know what they are doing to you. And if you say you hate the politicians from southern part of Nigeria, based on the little you probably know of what they are doing, you are not hating them enough. Why are they doing this to us? The prince.
My good general.
The Prince Jejeman, representing
IPOB for life, Baba.
Yeah, same. Thank you so much, Baba, for calling in. Please.
Yeah. Tukado Mike. Baba with the hello.
Thank you.
First of all, please, I want to beg everyone on this platform. Let's share this program. We're not going to enjoy this alone now. Nah, selfishness. Yeah. I beg moku share. Before I come here, not be say because I too like my group, but at least I share to 5 groups before I begin to watch. That's my tradition every day. So please let if all of us keep to that, at least group. If you share to 1 group, you can't even share up to 5, at least 1, it will go a long way. This message needs to, our people need to, the people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. Our people need to have this knowledge, information. Very important. Thank you, my good general. You are doing a great job.
Man, for always, okay? Nice one, man. Please.
Baba, I want to remind them, especially those that are in the north. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu started from the north. This agitation, this self-determination, freedom. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu started from the north to agitate, to protest against the killings of northerners.
That is
Nnamdi Kanu never started. He never started with Biafra.
No, he didn't. And you are right. A reminder.
My name is Nnamdi Kanu, and the reason why we're here today is to protest the killing of innocent women and children, and men for that matter, all over Nigeria, especially in the northern part of Nigeria. We are not happy, we are not pleased with what is happening, and that is why we're here today. As you can see, there are a lot of Nigerians who are protesting about the killing of families. people who are determined to tear the country apart violently, and it is not something that we support. It is not something that we would like to see continue, and we are here today to send a clear message to the Nigerian government through the High Commissioner that what is happening in the country is unacceptable, and we cannot accept it. If that continues, it will lead to the violent disintegration of the country. There will be no more Nigeria for anyone to go to. There will be no Nigeria for anyone to refer to. In fact, what is happening in Somalia today will be like a tea party. So we cannot allow this nonsense to continue. Something has to be done. And the consequences of the actions of terrorism in Nigeria must be driven home to the people, so that even the terrorists themselves will be able to understand that there is no mileage in where they're going. The only thing they can accomplish is the breakup of Nigeria. If they think that they can cower people, if they think they can force people to be coerced into a religion which is not theirs, then they are clearly mistaken. We are asking for peace. We are asking for people to get together. We are asking for everybody who loves Nigeria, who is associated with that country, to please prevail upon terrorism in Nigeria so we can bring it to an end. That is why a multitude of Nigerians are gathered here today. Those of us in the UK are determined to work with the government for peace. We are determined to work with the international community for peace. The one thing we cannot stomach is a repeat of 1966. What is happening today in Nigeria was the reason why Nigeria fought a bitter civil war for 3 years between 1967 and 1970. If this continues, there will be another civil war in Nigeria. And this time around, no place will be safe in Nigeria. This time around, nobody will be safe in Nigeria. So it is imperative that everybody who has the interest of the country at heart acts now and immediately to stop this nonsense from continuing.
Thank you, my good general. Thank you. Thank you. Always bring this information so that the people in the north and the Nigeria in general, those who are misinformed of what is going on, those who we are told that when they kidnap Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, that is for their national security. Nnamdi Kanu saw where Nigeria was heading to. Nnamdi Kanu saw this hunger that they are using to destroy Nigerian people today. Nnamdi Kanu saw that you Nigerians, you are not citizens in your own country. That is the reason why he was protesting against what Boko Haram and the Fulani herdsmen terrorists was bringing to the north. He was started the fight for the northern people. If you hear him in this video, you can see that Nnamdi Kanu never mentioned anything like Biafra.
No.
It was when Nnamdi Kanu saw
there was no single event of terrorism in southern Nigeria at the time when he was saying this. And guess those who actually condemned him, most of them are from the southern Nigeria. They said he's an alarmist. They said it's this and that. Oh my God, man. A good man is being punished by the evil people who wanted all of us to actually bleed to death. And we are bleeding now. We are.
Mayegu will continue to remind them because Nigerians do forget. Today now, in the southwest, 5 kings, 5 Obas were killed in the space of 5 days. Today, Mayegu, you are showing us on this platform a woman who was killed
shot
in the neck. Probably they raped that woman the way she was lying there before they killed her. It was Fulani herdsmen terrorists that did that. In Southwest, not in Niger, not in Senegal. But these Ronukus and the Agbadorians are telling you that Turumbu Omache, there no news carry this. Mayegu, you are the one that is showing us this. The main stream medias in Nigeria, they cannot show it. They have been warned not to give out this information to the people to know what is going on. Turumbu, you don't know where he is. He never come out to address you, never come out to tell you anything. When you even protested, they kill about 50, more than 100 Nigerians and lock up over 2,000 Nigeria inside cell. And you still, people are still saying, beating their chest and say,
they will do 8 years. There's nothing you can do.
No, 8 years, and this is a Nigerian, I'm proud to be a Nigerian. All of you have to know that Nnamdi Kanu, before he started to agitate for Biafra, he has seen that Nigeria is going nowhere. And that's the reason why they locked him up. Now, most of you are protesting. Only Olumoyele Sowore that put in his own protest Nnamdi Kanu as one of the agenda. The rest, I never see anybody among them that talk about Nnamdi Kanu and they want justice. You think God they sleep, including the Christians, including the Muslims that he was fighting for in the north. Nnamdi Kanu was fighting. None of them talk about Nnamdi Kanu. They never see him as somebody that should have justice.
No.
And they want justice. And they think that hunger will not kill all of them. They think that these vampires will not drink their last blood. Nigerians are joking. What I want to tell them tonight, the way Nigeria is going, is better very soon. Even your money in the bank will not be your own again. The little change you have inside that bank will not be your own. Nnamdi Kanu said this long time ago. He said it. And it's happening today. You know, the only thing that can save you in that country called Nigeria is to fight for your own self-determination as Nnamdi Kanu is doing. Under one Nigeria umbrella, this criminal will remain there, both east, west, north, and south. Nigeria is their platform to make sure that they keep you poor forever and ever. And you know that they are being installed, just as the last caller said. He said that Buhari, who don't even know